10 cool facts about pigs. Pigs are the most eaten farm animal on Earth, but did you know their noses are used to find mushrooms? Learn all about animals with me on Animal Science TV. 10. Noise and pigs of war. Pigs can squeal up to 115 decibels, making them louder than a jackhammer or the thunder from a nearby lightning strike. Pigs also use 20 unique sounds to communicate with each other. They combine different tones of grunts and squeals to accomplish this. Alexander the Great used domesticated pigs in his war against India in 326 BC. The Indian army was led by armored elephants as cavalry. When the Battle of the Hydaspes River looked to be a loss for Alexander, he unleashed over 1,000 pigs on the elephants. The loud squeals frightened the elephants, and they ran away from the battle, handing this legendary military commander yet another victory. 9. Sweating like a pig. Pigs actually hardly sweat at all, and that's why they roll around in the mud. The mud helps keep them cool and protects against sunburn. Mud also prevents insect bites. The English expression, sweating like a pig, actually comes from the word pig iron, which is made by smelting iron ore. Blacksmiths know when the iron has cooled enough to handle because it collects dew on the outside, like a cold drinking glass does on a humid day. Sweating like a pig is an expression that makes sense. The expression, "your room is a pigsty," on the other hand, does not make sense. Wild pigs are actually quite clean and well organized. They have separate eating, living, sleeping, and toilet areas. The pigsty referred to here only exists if pigs are kept in too small of a quarters in a farm setting. 8. Runts and teeth. Piglet litter size usually ranges from 8 to 16, and the mother generally has fewer well-functioning teats than she does babies. Therefore, piglets have to fight over the best milk-producing teats. Piglets are born with teeth, and they will bite each other. The bigger, stronger, and more dominant babies will claim the best positions, and this leaves the weaker piglets unable to feed as much. They grow slower and become even weaker every day. These weak piglets are called runts, and they often die off. Meat farmers may even kill the runts because they take too long to grow, and continued fighting over milk causes a lot of pain and presents an infection risk to the mother. Breeds of pigs that produce smaller litters can be used to mitigate this problem. 7. Domesticated in 8,500 BC. According to genetic analysis, pigs were first domesticated over 10,000 years ago in the Middle East. They were brought to Europe about 5,000 years ago. Pigs were one of the first animals to be artificially bred for domestication. 10,000 years ago seems like a long time, but dogs were domesticated 4 times earlier, about 40,000 years ago. The first piggy banks were discovered in Indonesia about 600 years ago, but they were just simple pots made of an orange clay called pig. They were used to store change. After the pig pots were introduced to Europe, as a play on words, the pots were shaped into pigs, and the piggy bank was invented sometime in 19th century England. 6. Great swimmers. Pigs are very strong swimmers. Pig Beach is located on an uninhabited island of the Bahamas called Major Cay. It is a famous tourist attraction where you can see the feral pigs hanging out on the beach and body surfing. Pigs have been seen blowing bubbles when they are bored. There are several accounts of domesticated pigs rescuing humans from drowning, acting as fat, floating lifeguards. 5. Pigs can play basic video games. There is a study showing that pigs are the second best animal behind humans at playing a certain very simple video game. They are given food as a reward. In this game, the pig can push a joystick with its snout to move a ball into the goal on screen. This game was designed to be played by chimps, but pigs demonstrated better focus. There are claims that pigs are more intelligent than dogs, chimps, and dolphins, but these claims are not yet backed by enough research. However, pigs are estimated to be about as intelligent as a 3-year-old human. Pigs can use mirrors to find food and demonstrate a limited amount of self-recognition. Winston Churchill is quoted as saying, "I am fond of pigs. Dogs look up to us, cats look down on us, pigs treat us as equals." 4. Big snouts and mushrooms. The pig is well known for its cute big schnoz. They are better at sniffing for explosives than dogs and can smell food buried 3 feet underground. Their nose is about 2,000 times more sensitive than a human nose, and they have evolved this strong sense of smell to find food. Their snout is flexible and can fit down holes and smell things under the mud. The truffle mushroom sells for $4,000 per pound, and in Europe, farmers use their female pigs to find this delicacy. Females are able to find these mushrooms because they have the exact same smell as the male pig's sex pheromone. The truffle mushroom strategically mimics this smell, so it can be eaten on purpose, and its spores are spread around in the pig's feces. Truffles are one of the most expensive foods in the world. This video was requested by my Patreon, MC. Just $1 a month goes a long way to help motivate me to keep producing Animal Science TV full-time as a long-term project. 3. The most eaten animal. By weight, 40% of all livestock meat eaten by humans is pork. It is followed by 33% chicken and 20% beef. Pigs can gain an astonishing 3 pounds per day. A 5-month-old pig is fully grown at an average weight of 250 pounds, and their average lifespan is about 15 years. The worldwide domestic pig population is estimated to be at over 677 million, with more than half of the pigs located in China. Pigs are also being exploited by researchers for their organs. Scientists hope to use pig pancreases and pig hearts in humans to cure cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. 2. Folklore and mythology. When the Chinese Jade Emperor called a meeting of the 12 animals to fill out the zodiac calendar, the pig lost the race. It took 12th place because it was fat, got hungry, ate, and fell asleep. Please leave me a comment if you can better explain the Year of the Pig story. Are pigs really lazy? In the Bible and the Quran, pigs are deemed to be unclean. This is probably because they are omnivores and have been observed eating rotten food. Jewish kosher and Muslim halal diets exclude all pork. 1. Diversity and range. This video focused on domestic pigs, but overall, there are 16 species of pigs today. These are further broken down into over 200 different breeds. Pigs are found on 6 continents and have all sorts of different looks and sizes. I will present 3. The wild boar is native to northern Africa and Eurasia. It is quite aggressive and can charge using its large tusks. It weighs in at about 200 pounds. The Vietnamese pot-bellied pig is only about 100 pounds, has a fat tummy, short legs, grows slowly, and is endangered due to inbreeding. One of the largest pigs on record was named Hogzilla. It weighed over 1,000 pounds and was a hybrid between a wild hog and a domestic pig. It was shot to death in 2004 in the state of Georgia, USA. Next on Animal Science TV, we feature the cassowary, dog, and starfish. Please watch more cool animal fact videos in this playlist up here. I also do one-on-one science education videos. I have a YouTube live news show with animal experts where subscribers can ask questions. Thank you for watching Animal Science TV.